Our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag. All right, man. Chris Colbert says no rematch for Rayo or Jose Venezuela. Um, he said no rematch for the sore loser. I think in a lot of people's mind, that just validate that he lost the fight. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So he says, Chris Colbert says no rematch for sore loser Rayo Venezuela. He says, F no, he shouldn't have been a sore loser. If he would have taken that loss like a man, I would have given him a rematch, said Colbert. Like, I took my loss when I lost. He said I would have given him a rematch, but he was being a sore loser, so now he ain't getting nothing, said Colbert, make it clear that he ain't going to give rematch to Rayo Venezuela. I'm very convinced, and I said it, he ain't getting a rematch because he's a sore loser, said Colbert, when asked about how convinced are you that you won that fight and why no rematch. He said, in this sport, you're either going to win or lose or get a draw. You got to take your loss like a man, like you take your wins. You see the way I did in my last fight. I took it on the chin. There was nothing I could do. I could have went out there and cried and made excuses. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I was sick. I didn't make no excuses. I took my loss on the chin like a man. So why didn't he take his? Now he's not getting a rematch, and I'm not going back to. I'm going back, and I'm going back to my weight class. No, said Coburn, asked if he ever had any concerns during the fight. When I got dropped, I didn't even know what hit me. It was so quick that I didn't even know what hit me. I opened my eyes like, oh shit, he dropped me. I said, no problem. Stay composed, stay relaxed. I'm from the trenches. I'm from the mud. I've been through worse than that. So that ain't about nothing. It ain't about how you get up and handle it. It's about how you get up and handle the situation. I got up, started backing him up. He caught me with a good shot. I ain't gonna lie, but I started dictating the fight with my jab and started backing him up and touching the body. There's no question. There's no question there if I won or not. He could have had his opinion. Yes, I'm going back to get my belt. I'm not a 35 pounder naturally. I just went up to prove something and got a victory. Like I said, I would have given him a victory. I don't care. I'm in the sport to create legacy, and that's a fight to create legacy, me and him. But him being a sore loser, talking crazy, I'm not with all that. I'm a professional. I want my belt, the WBA Super Featherweight title, and I want my rematch against Hector Luis Garcia. If I can get a rematch, then whoever Al Heyman sends me, I'm going to take it, said Colbert. So, um, he should give him a rematch straight up. That's some point it should be an immediate rematch. Um, and that's my opinion. It should be an immediate rematch. Um, uh, and I didn't score it, but to my naked eye, man, I was on the phone with Lion Killer. We was man, I was for sure that Colbert, lost that fight, bro. Just by looking at it. Now, did he have more value? Did he start dictating real estate? Yeah, I think I think Venezuela just got too comfortable. I think Venezuela got too comfortable. And that was my opinion. I think Venezuela got too comfortable, bro. But I still think he won. And I felt that Colbert should have hold on real quick. My mom. And I still feel that Colbert good girl. I still feel like, Colbert did start dictating some things in there. And Rayo will land one big shot and to the judge's eye, maybe that wasn't enough to win the rounds. And they favor Chris Colbert's aggression and Chris Colbert's value. But Chris Colbert, he got to learn himself. He trying to walk guys down, bigger guys down. Just use your speed and get and dart in and dart out. Use your feints and dart in and dart out, and just score and get out of there. He trying to sit in there and knock people out. And the reason he got dropped, he was, instead of getting off and getting out and defending himself, he tried to get off and get off again against a puncher. And that's probably because Rayo got knocked out, but you ain't no puncher. And if you notice something about him, Chris Colbert, his weight is never balanced. He very, his weight is never balanced. He's never on balance, bro. Either his weight is always on the back of his foot or on the front foot. It's never got a balance. That's exactly how either he like this or his weight is always falling to the back of his foot. It's either or. It's either or. It's either or. Like, he need to really just figure out. I don't think he can change. Like, I don't think he can change that because that's who he is as a fighter. But but he need to really he really need to find himself. He really need to find himself and figure out what he does. Yeah, he really needs to find himself. He really needs to find himself as a fighter. And if he able to do that, man, and able to know what he does and doesn't do well, and try and exchange with punchers and all that type stuff, bro, I think he'd be all right. But to my naked eye, I didn't score, so I can't tell you 100%. To me, he lost. Yeah, to me, he lost. Yep, to me, he lost. And he should grant that man a rematch. No doubt about it. He should grant him a rematch. He should grant him a rematch. To me, it's weak as hell for him not granting him a rematch. And to me, that probably just validating a lot of people's mind that he lost. Him not, oh man, he should get that man a rematch, straight up and down. And now he said, well, I'm going back to my weight class. I'm not naturally a 35 pounder. And, he probably need to switch coaches, man. And somebody that can get him to realize, look, man, this is what you do best on the professional level. Use your speed on the outside, get in and out. If you're going to be on the inside, okay, let's work on the inside. We got to have tight defense. We can't be making mistakes on the inside. You can't be exchanging with punchers on the inside because he going to take your shot. But you can't, you don't want to take a shot from a puncher like that. He make a lot of mistakes for a guy that's supposed to be high profile amateur coming out the amateurs. He make a lot of mistakes. A lot of dumbass mistakes. Take your time, man. Most boxers come out and take their time. Be no different. Take your time. Counter him. And Venezuela wasn't the toughest fighter out there neither. He looked like dog shit too. He cut too much weight. It looked like he cut way too much weight. He had no balance. He had spaghetti legs out there. Real wiry, irky jerky, wasn't solid. A little bit more work to a little bit more counter punching and work to the body. Shit, Cobra might have could have knocked his ass out if he would have set it up. Cobra ain't trying to set up shit. Cobra trying to be an offensive machine. He think he a puncher. He think he a puncher. And he not. He think he a puncher and he not. But to me, it's weak as hell not to grant the man a rematch. It's weak. Real weak. So to me, that lets you know exactly where he exactly what he really think about the fight. But said he going back down to 130 to take on Hector Luis Garcia. It is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Don't forget, check out my Detroit channel right here on YouTube. March City Sports Talk. More sports news and entertainment right here on YouTube. Peace.